Imagine a quiet, idyllic German countryside, where the greatest fear was perhaps a forgotten gate or a late harvest. But between 1989 and 1991, a shadow fell upon Brandenburg, a terror so bizarre and brutal it earned its perpetrator monikers like the Pink Giant and the Beast of Beelitz. This is the story of Wolfgang Schmidt, a serial killer whose crimes were as disturbing as his eventual transformation. His reign of terror left 6 dead, including an infant, and shattered the peace of a community struggling to comprehend the darkness lurking among them. Before we delve deeper into this chilling case, remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes of the Calendar of Crime. Born Wolfgang Schmidt in 1966 in East Germany, his early life hinted at a deeply troubled psyche. From around age 7, Schmidt began cross-dressing, finding an overwhelmingly pleasant feeling in wearing female underwear. This behavior escalated, involving self-covering in feces and wearing soiled underwear. His parents, after finding hidden garments, tried to restrict him, but these nascent paraphilic tendencies only intensified. As a teenager, school and social life dwindled, replaced by an obsession with collecting women's clothing from dumpsters and landfills. These early signs painted a grim picture of a mind veering towards a dangerous path. In 1985, Schmidt joined the Volkspolizei, East Germany's police force, reaching the rank of Unteroffizier. However, his police career was short-lived, terminated in 1989 after he was found hosting a neo-Nazi meeting. This dismissal marked a turning point. Unemployed and increasingly unstable, Schmidt drifted through manual labor jobs, often showing up drunk, stealing, and engaging in violent altercations. It was during this period that his cross-dressing walks in the forests became more frequent, often met with angry reactions from women, fueling a growing resentment and a dangerous fantasy life. The terror began on October 24, 1989. Edeltraut Nixdorf, 51, confronted Schmidt as he broke into her Dietz home to steal underwear. Schmidt brutally bludgeoned her to death with a hammer, raped her corpse, and fled, leaving behind a size 49 EU shoe print from an NVA issue boot. 7 months later, on May 24, 1990, Christa Naujoks, 45, was strangled with an electric cable near a garbage dump in Furch, her body also raped post-mortem. Soiled pink women's underwear was found at the scene, a disturbing signature that would soon become infamous. March 13, 1991, brought another victim. Ingi Fischer, 34, attacked and killed in a forest between Borkheid and Neuendorf. Her underwear had been replaced with pink ones, and stashes of women's lingerie and pornographic magazines were found buried nearby. Just 9 days later, on March 22, 1991, the horror escalated to an unimaginable level. Tamara Petrovskaya, 44, and her 3-month-old son, Stanislaw, were attacked in the woods of Beelitz, Heilstätten. Schmidt brutally crushed the infant's skull against a tree stump before raping and strangling Tamara. The crime scene revealed multiple hidden underwear stashes, cementing the killer's macabre obsession. The final murder attributed to Schmidt occurred on April 6, 1991, when Talita Bremer, 66, was fatally strangled in her Fichtenwalde apartment. Her corpse was raped, and the discovery 2 weeks later linked back to the now-feared Pink Giant. Beyond the murders, Schmidt also committed several non-fatal assaults and rapes, including a brutal attack on a homeless woman and another on Edith Weber, both near landfills. In a chilling precursor to his capture, he also attacked 2 12-year-old girls with a knife, who bravely resisted and provided a detailed description that led to a composite sketch. The hunt for the Pink Giant intensified. In July 1991, jogger Mike Klein spotted Schmidt camping illegally in a forest, publicly masturbating, and noticed women's underwear hanging in branches. Recognizing Schmidt from the police sketch and seeing knives in his tent, Klein alerted the authorities. The police, cautious of Schmidt's potential escape, put the area under observation. However, on August 1st, Klein and his friend Andreas Siegel took matters into their own hands. Pretending to be foresters, they coaxed Schmidt into their truck, ostensibly to clean up litter. Upon arrival at a prearranged spot, Schmidt was overpowered by SEK officers, handcuffed to a tree, and transported to Potsdam. There, he confessed to 6 murders to lead detective Volker Kelm. Klein, despite his crucial role, faced controversy over the reward money and accusations of false imprisonment by the chief prosecutor. Wolfgang Schmidt's trial began on October 20, 1992. On December 1st, he was sentenced to 15 years in prison, followed by indefinite detention in a psychiatric hospital. Forensic psychiatrist Wilfried Rasch diagnosed him with a sexual pathological development, with paraphilic, coprophilic, transvestite, and sadistic elements, resulting in diminished responsibility. In prison, Schmidt began identifying as transgender, and in 2001, his name was legally changed to Beate Schmidt. He has since undergone hormone treatment for gender reassignment. The case sparked a media frenzy, with one newspaper even launching a campaign to have his fiancée's child aborted, claiming Schmidt's violent impulses were genetic. Beate Schmidt's time in the psychiatric hospital has been far from uneventful. In 2010, she was investigated for raping and causing another transgender inmate to attempt suicide. In 2013, after being granted unsupervised walks, she was caught on CCTV buying pornographic magazines, leading to the revocation of her privileges. The case of Wolfgang, now Beate Schmidt, leaves us with haunting questions. How does a mind become so twisted? What is the line between mental illness and pure evil? And can a person truly change, even after committing such heinous acts? The story of the Pink Giant is a stark reminder of the darkness that can lie beneath the surface of an ordinary life. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe for future episodes from the Calendar of Crime.